That's just sick. God, what a jerk. Oh God, who breaks a kid's toy? Now he can't fly around with Lula's power very much. And this is that very first area of the game where we were first introduced to this game. So now that we made it back here, it's kind of annoying that they're making us redo this entire part again. But I guess that just brings us back here. It gives us a little sense of perspective, I guess, so to speak, now that we're back in this area. Slightly different tune, slightly different part of the day. If you guys notice, the sun was just rising as we started the game. Now it appears it's probably roughly midday or like 3 o'clock or something, just after brunch. I don't know. I've never actually had brunch. I mean, that, you know, logically speaking, I think that'd be like breakfast as lunch, which would just mean a late lunch. But people are always like, oh, brunch is just so absolutely good. And I don't know. I don't see it. I can understand Brenner, though. I forgot where I picked that up. I think that was Parks and Recreation. Probably something like that. I freaking love... What is his name? I can't even... Ron... No, it's not Ron. I don't know. Andy and... I can't even think of... What's his face? Ugh. I don't care, but... Brenner is amazing. I love having breakfast for dinner. I think it is unanimously decided that will be a good thing. And here we are talking about like breakfast for dinner in like this incredibly famished country. Oh great, and this is wait, you're wearing what? Okie dokie. Have some coffee here. Well, I don't really know what to say, Miss. I don't know why she's wearing our dead partner on her chest, but I guess we can just follow her just for the hells of it. So we're gonna be heading to a completely new area over here as we're running through, I guess, glass shavings. I don't know. Oh, great, this part. Okay. So as King Kiko, I take place of this entire soccer field. Well, this isn't the soccer field. The soccer field is the field over. This is the cricket field, is it not? A bunch of coconuts randomly in the way. So we're gonna try and follow her, but as you would imagine, yes, cock blocked. Damn it. I would have taken him with us if he had just told me we needed him. Anyway, we can head over here. And I love this thing right over here. Oh, well, okay, thank you. So here we got a soccer field. This, of course, wouldn't be a Brazilian shanty town without a soccer field. That's not racist, is it? I mean... So let's open that door, shall we? Because that's clearly what we need to do. We got ourselves this thing here. All right.
This is a rotten fruit.
Yes, again with the Morikawa.
If monster is a frog, you better look for a rotten fruit to calm him down.
He looks so nonchalant. I love it. And something else I really like about this game is like the inside of the hint boxes and stuff. They actually show like the little like pictures, and they're even upside down when you're looking at them, but the text isn't there. So I guess that would only make sense. So we've got these 3 portals basically. You got a portal 2 right here, portal 1, which we're heading to here. I wouldn't really... Are they portals? Because when you pull them, this first one will always bring back Monster, which you're going to need him to be here. Now, one of my favorite aspects of this game is you take a football, and you go ahead and kick it over to him, and there you go. He catches it. But also, he laughs. He's just enjoys it so much. And you can kick it back and forth with him. He'll only laugh when you, like, stop it and not kick it back to him, but he doesn't laugh every time, like... Yeah, he didn't laugh that time like a jerk. He'll run after it too, which is cool. But it's like, how did we get that? Yeah, like he's going for it. Or, okay, okay. I guess you have a reason to be confused there, monster. I forgive you for losing my football or my soccer ball. Sorry. I like calling it football in the context of what we are right now. But over here, we'll get a coconut tree, and coconut trees will be vital for this part. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Now be careful not to open the second pillar quite yet, because if you do, you will screw things over substantially, considering that there will be frogs that spawn if you open the second one. So don't do that yet, and I screwed this up, didn't I? I already screwed this up. He's attached to me. He's going to eat this coconut. Alright, god damn it. We're going to need to get rid of this right here, because we need... get out of there. I'm pretty sure, yep, he's going to disappear. We need him to get out of this, so that we can put it back and make him go back on that square that was here before. Now we can bring him back. God damn it, I always forget that. I always get sidetracked by that stupid soccer ball. Okay, drop some more coconuts right over here. And maybe it's a good thing, because now we'll have 3 coconuts again. So eat one, and we'll have one over here. He'll be attached to me now. And we're just going to put him into this area right over here. So they activate this. Activate. Oh no, it went too far. Damn it. No. Oh, I screwed everything up. God damn it. Of course, you know, this game wouldn't go my way. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so he went over it the second time. Thank God for that. Okay, now that other... Okay, perfect. Things worked out very well in my favor here. Now, please disappear with this. He's like, I don't know what to do anymore. But he will disappear with this one. There he is. Okay, now that he's out of this area, the frogs will not affect him, which is actually really good. But we're going to need to bring this one back, because you notice that pipe in the background off to my right here that actually just starts forming here. And what's kind of interesting about that pipe is that it takes one kind of currency, and that currency is very green. Ho ho! But of course, we're gonna want to kill these guys. I think actually this is a bad idea because another one's gonna spawn. But we got ourselves a hat back here. We'll go collect this hat. I think the hat I'm wearing is the one that it gives you back here. And let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this because as long as you keep killing frogs, they'll keep coming out of this thing. So don't even bother killing any while they're here. And of course, they spread out to the other regions, or the other regions. I don't know. You know, kill them against the wall there. And now we got 2 more. Just make sure you keep at least one of them to put inside of that pipe there. Oh, not play soccer. I don't want to play football. I don't want to play. This is the only circumstance where I would never want to play football is when I'm hunting frogs. Mom, quit hugging me in front of my friends. Ugh. Yes, defacing beautiful works of art. In a foreign country, my favorite delicacies of all. Okay, let's grab this asshole before he starts hopping away. And he's hopping away, ribbit, ribbit. And he's hopping away, ribbit, ribbit, till the very next. Now right here, okay, so this pipe, like I said, takes a very different currency. Just right out of our hands. This guy, he just eats the frog. And wait a second. So wait, it's heading over here. Oh my God. Wait a second. Frog powered doors. Brazil has got it all figured out, ladies and gentlemen. With the power of frogs, you can electrocute anything. God damn it. So let's go bring Monster back, shall we? This part is very glitchy going through this door. Most times he will often just become disenchanted with you immediately. Even if he's right next to you, he'll just run away, even if you're holding a coconut, which is really irritating because it's not very nice of him to do that. So we'll go bring one over here. It's like, hey, we're gonna go cook some crazy coconuts for the crazy monster over here. So please come follow me. So if you stay too close, he'll run away. If you go too far away, he'll run away. And, okay, I think maybe he'll be going good because he's, like, clipping. We're clipping, and he's running away. God damn it. Of course. This would always happen on recording. Like on my last playthrough, I did all right with this. Come over here, monster. Your attributes are required in this area. Please, can you come over here? Thank you. Thank you very much for following me through the brick walls and such. I'm going to put it in this corner right here. There, now you can eat your coconut. And now this area will be very subjected to use for us. Now, this part is actually really irritating because we're going to have a frog that spawns here. And as you'll notice that when this frog spawns here, he will always go for the frog, even if Kiko is carrying it, especially if Kiko is carrying it, which is why we have the rotten fruit here. So he's going to be like, oh, frog. We're actually going to feed this frog to power this small home. For the expense of animal abuse, we can power a small home for 25 minutes. And that will actually power a portal, which, in case you guys didn't realize, is going to be required. You'll notice it actually ends up over there, which if you try running past him over there, you won't be able to because he'll just intercept you. He'll steal it from you, and then it'll become ravenous. So let's get out of here, man. You can't have the frog. Not today. Okay. Whew. Good. So let's go feed it over here. More frog-powered homes. That is the way of the future. Obama, you should take heed of the electricity-powered... Never mind, whatever. You know, okay, this is really glitchy. Like, okay, there... where did you go? My girlfriend just disappeared in front of me. Okay, oh, and then Monster says he wants to run over here. Fine. Have it your way, man. Ugh. God, I feel like my voice is like starting to wear thin on me. I need another drink of coffee. I'm just gonna be tired. Now, this area basically requires nothing, like no effort. It's just mostly one of the more time-consuming areas of this game. So we're gonna go follow Alejandra just for a little bit. Alejandra is such a like nice name, but all the Alejandras I know are really kind of. Let's go grab this very nice little helmet of ours and. Oh. What was that? Kiko's like, I'm so conflicted right now. What just happened? We're like wearing our like little fishy helmets. Oh man, it's so adorable. Now over here, kill all of these frogs, will ya? That would be greatly in your best interest to go and do that. Just go murder them, genocide them. This is like the only death you see in this entire game is killing these frogs, like literally. Okay, that guy's dead because we're gonna have to go through here with monster, kind of. You have a frog in your house now. God, if anyone gets that reference, well then, I would be very, very surprised because that's not even how it goes. But anyway. Huh? You're sent to what? You're sent to what? Where's my? Oh, here it is. Also have some more gummies here. I might as well indulge myself, even though it makes my fingers kind of sticky. Can you hear me eating them? These alcohol-infused gummy bears. They're so good, and it's like fat-free, so it doesn't even taste like the alcohol very much. I just added, I have like a little bowl here of Absolute vodka, and then another one that is filled with Fireball, and the Fireball one's pretty good, but the vodka one gives a little bit more of a kick in terms of alcoholism, I suppose. Don't drink, ladies and gentlemen. Only drink in solitude and such and such. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back with our fish brains, shall we? Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. We shall go back with our fish heads, and we'll go ahead and look at this hint box and stuff. God, I need to record some more stuff with my brother. I don't know. We have like a gig coming up pretty soon. Do you find yourself stuck? Maybe a fat belly could help. Perhaps. Slightly different symbols point at different directions, so keep in mind this very mechanic. Monster bed will move when pointing in the right direction. Now this is actually a very simple puzzle, and this game makes it incredibly easy for us. So we're gonna go run around. Kiko! So you'll notice that these will actually light up and show what area to go. This first part always glitches up. So the first time you activate it, the centipede bed will not turn all the way, which is really annoying because it's supposed to show a lever coming out there. But of course you're gonna have to make it go into another one. Like right over here, it will close, but right over here, you notice like the little areas. Okay, now it's rotating. I like going this left side because that's the one I did my first time. So you can go ahead and start pushing it now. Now it's going along those little lines that appeared when we talked to What's-Her-Face. So that's always good. Now, before we continue on, you'll notice that, of course, Monster's just a fat ass, so we're going to have to demolish some houses in order to get him through where we need to go. There's no way we could ever go around this plethora of ghetto-ness. So it's like, okay, we're not destroying it, we're simply removing it. Get it? Removing? It's not moving it, but it's not removing it. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go move it over here. And then you'll notice that those little shapes that appeared in every area and every subsequent area was actually kind of just showed the same symbols on the ground here. So you'll notice that relative to where we stood before in that bigger area, you'll notice, okay, so heading off into that direction, we will need to get, okay, so second to the left right here. So right here we'll have to grab the second one from the left when facing outwards. So you'll notice that this game makes it very easy to just troubleshoot. If you have no idea, go to this one and you'll notice that is the correct one because it's all powered up. He's super happy. Reminds me of James and the Giant Peach for some reason. Roald Dahl, anyone, / Tim Burton. I think, was it Tim Burton? I don't know. I want to say it's not because it was Danny something who did like Nightmare Before Christmas. And every time someone brings it up, everyone's like, oh my god, I love Tim Burton. And then it's like, well, it's not really entirely Tim Burton as you know it, but it's like, yep, just doing my daily chores. Alright, same thing right here. You're going to have to see that if you want to head off into this direction, we're actually going to have to get rid of these things right here. So let's go ahead and jump. There we go. More like bounce, pogo, 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 bounce. Oh god, that's such a funny song, like such a ridiculous song. I brought my pogo stick to show all my friends. I don't even remember how it fucking goes. I used to have like all System of a Down songs, like even through Hypnotize and Memorize, all memorized, like, I don't know. I really used to like System of a Down. Okay, so it'll be the leftmost one in order. Yeah, leftmost one to actually go through and power this up all the way. And like I said, even if you have no idea which one it is, you can just go through all of them, and the little antenna James and the Giant Peach thing will show up. Like, watch, left side, there it is. See, it's so easy. And you can do the same thing for the right side, but I don't know. Left side is just my preference. I don't know if you guys ever have that thing that you always have to do a certain way. You don't have to do a certain way. It's just because you've done it that way since the beginning. You'll be more, I don't know, more prone to wanting to do it that way. And it was a really creepy ass bed with like all of its like weird. Why does it have to be a centipede? I don't know. Oh god, I like saw a centipede at work. It was just on the floor, and it was like in the refrigerated aisle, and I was like, but it was like in the middle of the floor, so I'm guessing someone probably just picked it up. All right, here we're gonna need the center one of them all, and that one was it was creepy because I fucking hate centipedes. I hate bugs in general. Like I don't really care much for them, but if they're like and like all dramatized like they are on like Fear Factor and stuff, that's when it kind of unsettles me. But otherwise, if people are trying to scare you, it doesn't really bother me. So here's the center one. There he goes again. James and the Giant Peach ass. Peachy. Well, let's go continue on. We're actually almost done with the game. We are actually nearing what I guess is the climax. I don't know if you guys ever like have taken a literature class, but the climax, it's like the climax technically in its, I don't know, its literary form is like where the height of the action of the story is. We're nearing that very, very soon. But I think it's probably going to be its own video because once we help get Lulu back, spoilers, we'll be heading back to go into the shaman, which is kind of irritating. But I'm actually surprised we're almost at the end of the game. It's really starting to excite me because I'm so glad I'll be able to share this with you guys, even though I still have to record the rest of Donkey Kong Country. I have 3 more videos to do. And what was that other one I had to do? I don't remember. Kirby. Yeah, Kirby. Kirby's easy, but Donkey Kong Country has been giving me a little bit of frustration lately. So jump over here to this left side, and we'll actually have ourselves just another doll here, just sitting here, just like, hey, I'm just going to chill here under here. All right. So let's go and push him back all the way back to where Alejandra's centipede bed should be, I suppose. And we don't really have to deal with this mechanic for the rest of the game, except for at the very end. So let's go ahead and jump on his fat stomach and jump to the other side. There we go. Yes, nothing like a good jump over some buildings, landing on bare foot on concrete. And yet again, through the phenomena of plate tectonic shifting, he finally wakes up and realizes the miracles of the Earth. What? I don't want to follow you. You're not Incubus. I will not follow. He's going crazy over there for that coconut. He is literally, he's going crazy in the coconut. Okay, thank you for screaming that. I'm waiting for me to get over there. Now, this is another one that kind of threw me off the very first time I played it, and it was because the solution was so simple that I just didn't think of it right away. You activate these things in order to actually go across the rooftops and make it to the other side. But every time you move this guy, he's moving his derpy ass over there, a frog comes out. Now, what you have to do is take the frog and then kill it immediately. Otherwise, what's-his-face is gonna come and fuck your shit up, and you don't want that to happen. And the reason why that got me, because that seems too simple. Like, at first, I just ignored the frog, and I was like, okay, it's a frog, no big deal. But then I was like, oh shit, I don't see how this can actually benefit me. And you want to make sure that monster does not get a hold of that frog, because if he does, he'll slam all of these roofs back into their place, and you're gonna have to restart again. And I started carrying around. I was like, dude, what do you do with this? And it's so simple. You just kill them immediately. Like, I don't know if that says anything about my personality or my character traits, that killing an animal to get through this area is not the first thing that comes to my mind. Because I wouldn't want to kill a frog. The first thing I was like, ooh, a frog, let's go kill it. Even though I know that eventually it will bring vengeful death upon me should I let it fester in the stomach of monster for too long. But anyway, we got ourselves another really easy hat right here off to the right-hand side. So that's always lovely. So we made it through that area. Now this is probably the climax area, so to speak. There's Alejandra running, and she's going to have Lulu here. Oh, man. Things are gonna start getting some pretty intense here, man, because Monster is kind of gonna start being a dick from here on out, which is kind of annoying. I guess he decided not to follow us into this very sacred area of, looks like World War II was fought.